You're creeping me out, Rhea. I have awakened. I have friends, and I fight for them. I am suspicious of her now. Gonna do my rules. It is your homeboy Q2 in the house, still playing some Fire Emblem 3 Houses. For the first time having these headphones on, my voice feels muffled. Anyway, it's raining outside currently, storming even. So I apologize for any cuts in the video. I don't know if a blackout's gonna happen or what. My setup should be okay if a blackout does occur. I should still have the files. I do believe these are set up to work that way. So, yeah, what I wanted to talk about is, I haven't played in a couple of days. You can see the today's date and the current time of the recording, not the upload, obviously, or the publishing of the video. I mean, it's been a couple of days since I last played Fire Emblem. That's because I finally started writing the new animation idea that I had, the one that I said I was inspired from playing Detective Pikachu. Though I have been doing the outline, draft, and stuff like that, and I finally started writing the script from the very beginning and onward down. So this is it. I'm finally actually going to try to animate this thing. Of course, it's going to take a lot of work, but I'm willing to do it. Basically, since I've always been wanting to do an animation about Peach. This is what I wanted to do, an animation about Peach. This is way back. Hell, I don't know. So this probably even before 2016. That was a long time ago, and I kind of felt like it was. I mean, it really is just a fan story for Princess Peach, but I feel like that no one would understand it because no one understands Princess Peach like I do. So I wanted to do a different story, which I thought would be cool, which was an idea that I titled Bowser Mind. And in Bowser Mind, what happened is that Bowser kidnaps Peach with the sole purpose of switching minds with her. So Bowser, inside Peach's mind, goes off to the Mushroom Kingdom and starts ruling with Peach's body, whereas he keeps Peach's mind stuck in his body and captured inside his, Koopa Castle with everybody on the Koopa Kingdom. They already know because Bowser let them in on the plan. They know that Peach's mind is in Bowser's body, but no one in the Mushroom Kingdom knows that Bowser's mind is in Peach's body, and he's experiencing life as Princess Peach, though he's intending on taking over the whole kingdom once he positions the Mushroom Kingdom the way he wants it, and then he switches back. But and that's pretty much going to be a reflection of Peach's life from someone else's perspective. I thought that was such a great idea, but then Mario Odyssey. No, it wasn't Mario Odyssey. It wasn't Mario Odyssey. It was Super Mario Brothers Deluxe, or whatever. Wii U Deluxe. Anyway, it's the game which introduced the Super Crown, which I can only blame Nintendo. I could blame the internet all I want, but it's really Nintendo's fault because they should have known how the internet acts. Introduce the Super Crown, and now we have Byleth. So now the idea of Bowser inside Peach's body is now a joke. So that pretty much killed the effect that I wanted for the story of Bowser Mind, and I was kind of felt really dejected the entire time. That was before that's pretty much when the Super Crown idea came out. So that's pretty much when Byleth came out. I'm sorry. That I just felt so disappointed. So this new story idea that I got off of Detective Pikachu, got from it. It doesn't reflect Detective Pikachu in any way. It's just a detective story that I came up with from playing so much Detective Pikachu, and I think it's really going to work. Peach is the main character, but it still has the purpose of showing Peach's life, or at least this new aspect of her life with the murder of Mario. So hopefully people enjoy. And anybody is a suspect. Anyone is a suspect. So any character that you can think of in the Mario canon, think of them as a suspect. That includes Princess Peach as well. But since she's the main character, I guess you can kind of rule her out. But don't do it entirely, is all I'm saying. So, anyway, I hope this idea is received well, because I like mind games, and who doesn't like a good mind game? That's the whole reason why I want to do it. But it's my kind of thing to do, is to let people watch something that I create and to try to get them to think. Kind of like how a work of art is supposed to be viewed, not so much as just entertainment, but it allows someone to see the perspective of whoever wrote it or created it, to try to get them to see things from their point of view. That's the whole point of a work of art. So I kind of want that same effect from Who Killed Mario. I want people to see it from my perspective, and to try to get into this little mind game that I'm creating through this detective story. So that's why I wanted to take this topic, because speaking of mind games, I've been going back looking at cutscenes in Fire Emblem 3 Heroes, and I'm like, even though there's no real evidence to truly support it, I am almost convinced that Edelgard really is the Flame Emperor. I guess there's so much that there's no proof, but there's nothing that disproves it. I think that's the real reason. I mean, if there was something that just 100% disproved it, didn't matter how small it was, I probably would just reject the whole idea, but I don't really see anything. So that just makes me think, holy crap, I think she actually is the Flame. I am hoping that I am wrong, actually. Remember that I was giving Amelia so much crap in Detective Pikachu. I was giving her so much crap because I suspected her of being the bad guy, or somewhat related to the bad guy. Well, I guess she was related to it in such a way because she did work for him. But I was just not trusting her at all. And it turns out, she actually was a decent, caring person. Oops. And she was voiced by Rita-chan, which I didn't catch at all. But anyway, I kind of feel the same way about Edelgard here, which I'm hoping I am wrong. I'm still going to save her if I get the chance, as that one piece of mail that Nintendo sent me. And speaking of that, this news. Speaking of that, I got something new over here related to Fire Emblem 3 Houses and Fire Emblem Heroes. Oh, no, this probably isn't anything. I don't think I have Fire Emblem Heroes. I don't think I have Fire Emblem Heroes. I have Fire Emblem Warriors, because I bought that for my brother but I don't think I have heroes. So Fire Emblem 3 Houses owners can receive a 5-star Byleth in Fire Emblem Heroes. Okay. Heroes from across Fire Emblem series unite to fight Fire Emblem Heroes mobile. Oh right, the mobile game. I forgot there was a mobile game. Even characters for Fire Emblem 3 Houses like Byleth, Edelgard, Claude, Dimitri, students. Please don't have any spoilers in here. For those of you who purchase Fire Emblem 3 Houses, you can receive 5-star Byleth. Tested professor as a gift, and from a Heroes, Byleth tested professor because of creator of sword with the creator sword. I like the sword of the creator better. It's a better name, but creator sword. For Fire Emblem 3 Houses and distant counter skill. The other ones how to. Oh my God! Sorry, my controller's doing that funky thing where is it? Huh? Is it? It's not doing it here. Why is it doing it here? Now it's not doing it. Now it's doing it. It does this thing where it acts where it's like up is just being held down. No, and then it does it here. Why are you doing that? Well, anyway, to obtain this account, to know Switch Fire Emblem Heroes to gain this offer. It's there for additional details. So claim your hero before it's too late. I forgot there was a mobile game, and now it stopped. Okay, so those spoilers are nothing. I don't think is talking about 3 houses. It should be the next chapter. Chapter 11. I will have to talk to Edelgard in the monastery when I have the chance. I'll check it real quick just to be safe. Doesn't do it here for some reason. So there's a decision in chapter 11. Make sure you increase your support data as high as you can to this point. Message. It will take some time before you can deepen this bond and talk to her while exploring the monastery. Choose to follow her and watch the events happen. Then during conflict in the Holy Tomb battle later that month, you get the option to protect Edelgard, which I will select. So, I did save it here on purpose so I could consider giving people back their lost items, but honestly, I think we should just keep going. I've prattled on long enough. Okay, something happens here.
Professor, I know where the enemy is. Where Fódlan is.
How would you know that? Are we supposed to be waiting for information from the knights? Edelgard just walks up to me. I know where Fódlan is. How do you know that? Wait, Edelgard. Stop, please. You're making yourself look more suspicious.
They're in a place called the Sealed Forest, close to the monastery.
Why is it that close?
The bishop is gathering the knights to begin a search. She's doing so in secret, behind our backs.
Wait, what? That's a good question.
She must be afraid that a thirst for revenge will compel you to seek them out.
I'm sorry, but it seems like Oh, if yeah, I don't think that's something that even Edelgard believes. Because she doesn't trust Rhea either. At least I don't think she trusts Rhea. So why would she even think or say that unless she's planning something? I am suspicious of her now. Everything she says sounds suspicious as fuck. Why are your eyes still looking around so shifty, Edelgard? I see that. I hope I'm wrong and I'm just being paranoid as hell.
Now that you know, will you give us the order?
Oh, I have a choice here?
No,
Oh.
I
Whoa.
will not allow it.
This discovery comes just when the knights are at their busiest.
Holy crap, she brought an assassin with her. She ain't playing around, she's gonna murder somebody. She's probably gonna go there herself.
It is all too likely that our foes revealed themselves to lure you out there.
Oh, so they do know. Okay. So Edelgard was telling the truth. Okay.
They are the ones who took Jeralt from you. I know how you must despise them, but I must ask you to rein in your personal feelings for now.
You can't stop me. I'm going. She's like, try me. I'm getting my revenge.
Please, Professor, do not act carelessly. I ask that you leave this to us.
And by the way, that last conversation I had with Rhea, not the last one, but the other one where we were talking about my mother, and she was about to say she is my, and then we got interrupted by Eloise. I'm like, was she about to say that my mother is her daughter? So does that make Rhea my grandmother? And it'd be like, whoa, wait a minute, hold up. That's Granny? I probably should start calling her possible Granny Rhea at the moment.
Losing you so soon after losing Jeralt would be unbearable.
Lady Rhea, our professor is not acting out of revenge. Sending us out there is the most strategic move we can make. You can't deny it.
Oh, okay. Now she's acting more like Edelgard. Edelgard and not the Flame Emperor. No, I'm pretty sure it's clear that she wants the Sword of the Creator. Or at the very least the relics. Because she did ask, did I return the other relic to the church? Which I did, but I didn't know that she was that concerned about it.
Most of the knights are still far away. Not only does our professor wield a hero's relic, but there is no one here who is more powerful. Sothis and the few remaining knights can't leave the monastery unattended.
She makes a good
We
point.
have fought under our teacher's command countless times. We are the most effective army here, and we are already prepared for battle. We have no idea what the enemy is plotting. We must act now.
Professor, do you agree with this strategy?
Now what are my choices here? Oh, I don't have a choice!
I will give you the order. Destroy the enemy that is hiding in the sealed forest. You have the protection of the goddess on your side. Whatever happens, you shall overcome.
Let's go, my teacher. Whatever happens, do not lose your conviction out there.
Oh, this is interesting. Still doesn't disprove my theory. And I'm still sad as fuck. Wait, let's check certifications. Edelgard can be pretty much any axe-wielding unit. What is this second one? Oh, mercenary. Ooh, Thief Edelgard. That's interesting. Brigand. Okay, so Linhardt. What is this? He's currently mage. He could be dark mage. Still don't have that thing though. Dark Seal. So Casper, man, I really regret. Like, I regret not using him just because I don't really know what all a brawler can do, and I kind of want to know. Maybe the next time, if I play maddening mode again, which I want to. Okay, she could be sniper, but I still like her as Pegasus unit. How come she can't be a wyvern unit? Oh, her axes need to be at B. That's what it is. Her axes need to go up. And I'm pretty sure her axes are nothing. Yeah, literally nothing. They have not gone up a single time. Why would she need to be the Falco unit? Or is there a Falco unit? Is there no Falco unit? There's no Falco Knight? Oh, there it is. Falcon. Literally the first one. Come on, Kyutwo. She needs sword and lance. Ooh, swords are nowhere near as high. Why does this look way more majestic than the other ones? I guess that's the whole point, but still. Wait, I don't need bows at all for this? It's kind of messed up. I would think I would need some bows for this. But she needs lance and sword. Her lance is already high. I think her flying is already at B+. No, wait, no, it's not because it's red. So all I need is to get her swords up to C. And her swords are not high at all. So I need to start considering giving her swords. What is her magic looking at? 9. Oof. I was thinking about giving her the 11 sword, but ugh. If the 11 sword is based on magic, her magic is way too low for her to really be using that. So we're definitely going to need something. I guess Armor Slayer would be the best one. I don't think she could really do much to any. Like, the only unit besides an archer that could truly take her down would be a heavy knight. So she needs. Okay. Excuse me. Oh wait, Dorothea can take something. She has a 30. Oh right, I think I saw this before. 30% chance to be a warlock. Why is that? Where is her reason? B. That's why. I think I almost want to try it. Ash from Palatal. Sylvain, Ignatz. Oh, right. We don't really care too much about that. We want her to be Fortress Knight. No, I do kind of want to get her resistance up, her resilience. I keep saying resistance, but it's resilience. We want to get her resilience up, but it's not going to really matter. Axes and heavy armor need to be up slightly. Well, she hasn't gotten that much experience with heavy armor. Her, I really want to start powering up. She's currently a priest. I guess I could make her a mage. I can make her a mage if I want, but I want her to be just straight up light magic bishop kind. So we're thinking warlock. Sorry, we're thinking bishop. Because you have no idea how useful rescue is. And you. Where is your fate? Your fate is B+. You're almost there. What I need to get up a little more. I do want to make him a dark mage though, but I just need that one item. Right, that's one thing I wanted to do. Let's check everybody's speed. My speed is 18. Who's the next fastest? Ooh. I had no idea she was that fast. Oh my god, but she is 26! I did just make her an assassin. So that's probably why. Okay, so she is 26. I'm trying to remember how fast the Death Knight is. I just need to get higher than him. Do I have an item that boosts? Do I have an item that boosts speed? This girl is 26. Woo! Girl competing. Girl trying to catch Sonic the Hedgehog out here. Increase movement, strength, dexterity, speed by 2. Speed wings. Gotcha. So I can make it 28. And wait, permanently increases speed by 1. Even among carrots, it grants especially fast feet. This is permanently, right? Permanently increases, where's that at? Permanently increases speed by 2. Why speed carrot? Either way, I'm glad it permanently increases speed. Okay then. So I can get her up to 29. And how close is she to... Not that close, but close. Well, not close, it's literally less than half. Alright, killing edge and all that. I guess nobody's going to be taking a test. Should I? I guess I could kind of try. I guess I could try. 30% chance to pass. I guess I can try. What's this? What's gonna be, Dorothea? Oh.
I wonder what I got wrong.
It's not your fault. Don't worry about that. I was hoping, but you know. Okay, I won't go back on that. We'll just go into the mission. Still need to take these on. Alright, let's go into it. Suggested level. Oops, I almost saved over that.
We are now within the sealed forest. We must not let our guard down.
Professor, we'll avenge Jeralt for you, no matter what.
Remember, it is a bad idea to get distracted by revenge.
I'm surprised this guy's saying that.
I have readiness. Our enemies will be taking... we will take our enemies down.
Well, it's not like we have any other missions this month. I suppose this is as good a way as any to spend our energy.
Lindhart spending energy? We better finish this fast before the pigs start flying everywhere.
Lower your voice. The enemy could be close.
It is time to repay the kindness of the professor who saved my life.
Professor, I know I'm the one who insisted we come, but don't doubt for a moment that the enemy is waiting for you.
Lady Edelgard, what are you saying?
What other objective could they possibly have? We have no clue what kind of trap is waiting for us. Please be careful, my teacher. We can't afford to lose you.
The enemy is strong, but you will prevail. You must.
Closest we get to a motivational speech from him. Whoa.
I am grateful.
This month's gift recipients, Rhea?
Thank you.
Rhea, for real? Something happened in the story. 100%. Something happened in the story.
I am grateful.
Finish battalions. Let me not do that just yet. How many units can I take? 10? Okay, cool. Let's look at this map. Looks like a... Oh, no. Bigger than I thought. Bigger than I thought. What is this? Oh, a rock. Terrain that is navigable only by flyers. Alright. Any Death Knights? Mysterious Soldier is interesting. Oh, she is a straight up assassin. What does she got? Crit up to 20. Oh my god. She's a straight up assassin. That's literally what she is, an assassin. That she killed my father like that. Oh, what is this? What is this ability over here? Keen Intuition grants avoidance plus 30 during combat with a foe 2 or more spaces away. Wait. Wait, what? I mean, are you telling me that she can attack? She does have a bow. I mean, she can use bows, but she doesn't have one. So why the ability? I guess it means that if somebody attacks her from 2 or more spaces away, she has a increased 30% chance to avoid it. So, her avoidance is already 30. So she has a 60% chance to avoid an attack from far away. She's got spidey sense. Anyway, I see 3 deaths around her. Her crit rate is at 35. Doesn't seem to be anything particularly special about. Well, I see question mark, question mark, question mark. I mean, that's never a good sign. Attack speed is 30, so she'll probably always get 2 attacks in. That's one thing. Edelgard is protection 41. Jesus, I forgot. Okay, her protection is 26, so she's good to go. She's good to go as well. So I gotta really worry about our mages at the moment, which I don't see. I don't see a monster. Just one is fine. Ooh, we got a hammer. Oh, we got 1 mage here. Not too powerful though. Oh, another monster. Okay. We need to focus on him. Ooh, got that treasure though. Mysterious Soldier. The Death Knight could easily show up here. Is there something in the forest? One of them statues. Usually death here. Is there a death here? Yeah, somebody died right here. Okay, so we do see a chest. Petra's gonna have to go get that. I don't know if these guys are actually going to approach. The only way of knowing that is just to play. I think I'll go ahead and up Petra's speed, just in case the Death Knight shows up. I don't know how fast he is, but I'm pretty sure he's not at 29. At least the last time I saw him. So if anything, we should match his speed. I know that's not over his speed. Oh wait, she doesn't have no battalions. Okay, so I do need to replenish them. Okay, we don't want Ash. In fact, I want Ingrid. Why is Manuela here? Okay, first let's unassign adjutants. Let's take, oh right, Ash, because he was in the last battle. He was forced upon me in the last battle. Why is Shamir unavailable? Oh, because she's a knight that got sent somewhere else. Dang, you know what? I kind of want to try and see if I upgrade, or if I change. No, should probably get lower speed. Yeah, that makes sense. Right. What is my win condition? Defeat the enemy commander. That's no problem. I mean, I'm more concerned about the monsters than anything else. There has to be reinforcements on this stage, because I feel like this isn't enough enemies, and somebody's gonna show up here. There's no way they have this big open space up here and nobody uses it. What's this? What's that right in there? I keep forgetting about those symbols. So they say they're weak to swords or weak to lances. Okay, I'm not too worried about these guys. Ooh, maybe I should be. 27? 27 attack? What about the monster? 32. And this guy is 22. It's almost like they expect me to have a heavy unit come up here. 22. What is Edelgard's resistance? 11. Resistance is 4, but her attack speed is 14. So she may have a lowered resistance. She's fast enough to have to deal with it. Attack speed is fast enough to deal with them. Let's figure out what I should do here. I mean, I can't really risk anybody with low resilience to come deal with that. Not to mention this. Yet they're positioned to where if you deal with a monster, you'll have to deal with him. So this is pretty much, hey, if you're gonna come deal with this monster, you're gonna have to come deal with this magic user. I may switch Edelgard to Dancer. Let me see. Let me switch her to Dancer real quick. Oops.
How best to...
Okay. Now let's test her stats against them. My resilience only went up to 12. Protection's still at 33 though. Attack is at 22. Who has the most resilience? Probably Ingrid. Oh wait, whoa, 24. Crap. I think that's higher than Linhardt. Nope, he's 26. So either way, we're gonna have to deal with a monster and a magic user. I think I can at least bait the monster in. And his attack is 32. I mean, Edelgard's defense is at 33 anyway. But like I said, I don't know if the Death Knight is going to show up on this map. I mean, that's what got me the other time. So just to be safe. So just to be safe, we should have her as a fortress knight, because she'll be able to take on the Death Knight. I need to send Petra over here anyway. Petra's resilience isn't as good though. Only at 8. So she's gonna wind up taking like what, 6? No. Yeah, 16. Man, that speed though. What we should do is try our best to take out that monster. We should have Edelgard stand here to lure him in. Doesn't she have an anti-monster? I think it's yeah, she has an anti-monster move. Anti-monster move. Now as for this guy, I should probably do the same thing with Leone. As for me, right now I'm a monk. I could use attack magic, right? No, just Nosferatu though. Just Nosferatu. I wonder if those dinners I ate stacked. I hope so. The dinners that you eat in the monastery that boosts your stats for the rest of the month. I wonder if they stacked. I think the best I could do is just have my people come up closer to get the monsters to come down, and then just go all in. I might need Ferdinand here. Does she have something? She could, but don't see one. Don't think I could switch her around for that. As for her stats, you know, even though I have Ingrid finally, I think I'm gonna have to actually put Ferdinand in here. Now let me try something. Can I do this? Oh, and I can make myself have 2 of them? That's interesting. I know this is pointless, but I kind of want to see if I can build up some kind of relationship or something with Ingrid, so maybe I can recruit her later. That's all that is. Okay, there's Casper. Actually, let me try something. Battalions. Petra. Any one of these increase her speed any higher? Actually, speed isn't even a stat here. So what am I thinking? Do have a lot of stuff though. Raise the crits. Raises her avoidance. A hit goes down to 0 though. Protection goes down to 0. I feel like I'm gonna have to start increasing her authority. This just seems like the best one to put on her. Raises hit plus 20. Well, it does say hit plus 20. At least this one raises the crits. Oh, this is lower. No, it's reversal. But Edelgard is the one who's holding. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start increasing her. I want this on Petra, but she has to be on A level. Where is she currently at? C level. Need to increase her authority. Okay, let me go ahead and increase our speed. And is there an actual... Well, that's a good question. Is there one here that increases speed? Increases movement, restores HP, HP. There's nothing else that could just steal the thing. Okay. Alright, now let's give her Killing Edge. Speed is now at 29. Okay, check everybody's durability. Okay. And the reason I was saying Ferdinand is because he's got the move that lowers defense. Okay, I think everybody's durability is fine. Units. Let me hook up Casper with Leone. Oops. Why does she have this? Like everybody else has these. Oh, because he's magic? No. Because he's got a bow. And he's magic. What is this? The green. I'm trying to understand what that does. Oh, he says sword. I mean, you would think he would have this. The Hanuman would have the same, but he doesn't. And he is a mage. So I don't understand what this. I feel like I should try to figure this out before continuing. So it must be a different kind of support. Alright, I do want to review the boss. I want to make sure that Edelgard is where I want her to be. And I can't miss the opportunity to deepen this bond, so it's not happening. I don't think I need any more items. What I want to do, conditions we already saw. What I want to do is to find support system, new system. Movement, auto battle, which I considered. Choose auto battle and options meaning to allow your units to attack independently for one turn. You can cancel this function by pressing the ZL button. Okay. Healing, losing units, status effects. Bonus damage. Adjutants. Once you reach professor level C, you can assign an adjutant to follow you in the battle. Adjutants you can increase your professor level depending on class. Okay. Adjutants can provide one of these three types of aids. Follow-up, usually as a follow-up attack in combat. I guess that's what the attack is. Guard, defends against and reduces damage from follow-up attacks. I need somebody who's defensive. I don't know who that is. Heal. Occasionally heals the unit, the host unit at the start of the turn. Okay, so it is like that. So having Manuela set up to an adjutant will heal the unit. So I should set her up on somebody who I want to get healed. Adjutants are more effective at higher support levels. Oh. They gain experience in battle, but do not lose weapon durability and do not die if the host unit is defeated. Okay, gotcha. Now I understand. So it would make more sense to put Manuela on Q2. Not like that, pause, but to keep me alive, it would make sense. Though Leone could still wind up getting killed if I'm not careful. Like, kind of like it on Petra. Does it tell me who's on who? Yeah, she's on. Yeah. Okay, we're Slayer, Mace. Just to confirm, you've got that one skill, right? That lowers defense by 5. Right, the monster thing. I almost forgot there's an anti-monster weapon. Blessed Lance. Okay, well, let's check. This first turn is going to be primarily defensive. But we're going to have to split up and deal with the monsters first. Wait, what is your ranged attack? Or is this the ranged? This is the ranged attack. I mean, you could probably do something else. This. Okay. Okay, it just reduces everything to flame. That's fine. As long as you don't hinder movement. As long as you don't hinder movement, I'm fine. These guys will probably come down the moment that monster moves. I feel like something's definitely going to happen. Like Edelgard said, there's a trap here. An obvious trap. I feel like that's probably the crest stone that belongs inside of the sword of the creator. And something's going to happen up here. Okay, I think I've done all I could. Probably should take a break just for now. Okay, I am back. Unfortunately, I did run into a little problem, but that was definitely more my fault. It's just that as I got up, I noticed a strange hissing noise coming from the switch. I mean, honestly, it sounded like it was overheating. I'm not sure why, but to try and figure out what was wrong, I pulled it out of its pulled it out of the stand, or I can't remember what the thing is called, the base. But anyway, that caused the capture device to crash. Fortunately, I checked. The footage did in fact save as I said it would. And I'm pretty sure OBS would save. Because that's the whole reason why I upgraded to this studio. Is because after that one time in Breath of the Wild when it crashed and I lost all that recording, I switched, confirmed it, and yeah, that seems to work. Anyway, does anybody know how to what is wrong with this switch when it like has that loud hissing noise, like it's overheating? I don't know what to do. But anyway, seems that my footage is all saved. I just need to go ahead and start. I'll admit I am I'm a little nervous because I don't know what to expect.
Look there, demonic beasts. I suppose they aren't holding back.
Hello, you're here.
Welcome to the Forest of Death. My name is Grania. This weakling girl was just a borrowed look for me. This is what I really look like.
Now, vermin, I'll take
Okay, Kranya. Take another look at you. You seem to be the same. Check this. Okay, it's got an actual crafted with archaic methods. This sword is Disciple Kronya's preferred weapon. Okay. She does have a battalion. Matter of fact, what is that battalion? Kronya's subordinates. Attack that pushes adjacent 1 tile away. Those who slither in the dark, a mysterious group working in the shadows to sway the fate and leadership of Fodlan. Her avoidance may be high, but her attack is still at 30, which is relatively high, but I've got a unit that's at 41, 42, so I'm going to be doing too much damage. As long as she doesn't have an insta-kill maneuver as an assassin, then I should be fine. I don't think this chapter is meant to be... It's meant to be decisive in any aspect, but I'd imagine that something important should still happen here.
I will prevail.
Okay. Where should I hand axe? Well, he's going to attack with his battalion art. Basically. His gambits, I should say.
As you wish.
No, I should put Petra down here.
Get the victory.
Okay.
Let's get to it.
She can get to that space over there. Don't think it really matters. Can the guy get to that space? No, he can't. I guess just in case. He's going to use the gambit regardless. Okay.
Ferdinand von Eyre.
Let's get Ferdinand in a position. Now here's the decision here. Where should I focus in regards to... Actually, it might be beneficial to keep them where they are.
Stay focused.
Or better yet, I should probably go up a little higher and to the left so that I can attack either one. Let's see. 'Cause she can already hit these areas by herself.
That's my cue.
Love when she says that. See, deciding whether I should stand here or here. If I stand here, I should be able to hit them from there. Hit either one from here.
Let us away.
And then hard. Let's send Manhart up this way. I mean, I could regret it. Oh, she can actually stand here? Probably a good spot for her.
I might be forced to escape.
Wait, what?
Oh, or do you simply intend to let me go? How accommodating of you.
Do you have to be in certain turns?
I intend to kill you all.
Okay, one mage stepped up. Let's attack with... Oh, he's going to be able to counterattack from there. Let's see. Kind of want to see if I'm able to kill this guy. I'm able. Don't like the chance of her getting hit though. I don't like that at all. This guy will be able to do damage, not significant damage, but damage. So maybe I should just focus on the monster. Okay. Let's come over here and break one of these. If they combat, well, I can do it with the Blessed Lance. Ooh. Oh, no bueno, no bueno. What happens if I use the combat art that lowers defense and use it with the blessed, no, not the brave lance, and use it with the blessed lance? 12. Just 12? She has an anti-monster piercer, but I didn't give her a lance. Damn it. Curve shot does almost nothing. It's because he's weak to swords, I guess. And he's just out of my reach. Okay. Okay, new plan. Wait, doesn't break shot lower defense? Yeah. Forgot about that. Okay, now that's shattered. So I should be able to do something with this blessed lance. Perhaps not. Even with this, it doesn't do much. One, two, three, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be able to, unless this. Promise we don't know for certain. So this takes them down to 17. This one takes them down to 21. So much for that. Okay, I was right about that. Still, this defense rate now, keep forgetting that it resets when it dies. So, Bernie, what can you do? It's not bad. Not bad. Going down by 20. Maybe that should be the finishing blow. I can come up here and Thoron first. Oh, right. I can come up here and Thoron in that spot. Oh, I'm standing right there. Oh, I don't have a choice. Because she's occupying that spot, she can't get any other spots. I don't have a choice but to stand here in his range. Ugh. Can this hit? 1 or 2. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. This is gonna hurt, but she can survive. Or she can just straight up kill him, or she can just straight up destroy this monster.
I've got many skills, you know.
Holy shit!
I'm surprised.
Yeah. Dorothea's like, Q2, I got you. I got you. She said, Q2, I got you, my husbando. I doubted, but she was just like, no, it's okay, I got you. Okay, then. And let's see. Killer X is more powerful. And it gets potential for crit. 60%. Jeez.
It's a long road yet.
I mean, these are resistance went up. Resilience, damn it. Okay, not bad, not bad. She doesn't have a monster. Oh, no, she does. Name the monsters. Let's go. I mean, the only problem is this guy. Or I could just have myself come up here. This should destroy him, I mean. Okay, it doesn't, but it brings him close enough. And if possible, not possible. No, wait, is it possible? Wait, how come I can win to that spot? Wait. That's not 2 spaces away. What did I miss? 2 spaces away. What did I miss on her? Take 3 less damage. Heal. Light magic. Reason. What did I miss on her? Wait. Is it this? That's what it is. Oh, snap! She can attack further away with that. Or did I forget that? It's been a couple of days. Okay, we are looking good now. Still 83% chance to hit. I just don't want her taking damage at all. Let's. Well, hold on. Somebody can get there. Yeah, that's too dangerous. That's too dangerous. Okay, so unless if I plan on killing him with arrows, which I could. I'm gonna just do this and see what would have happened. Yep.
One more success.
Alright, we get this. A staff that guides the use of magic and raises magic attack for magic attacks. Let's see. Actually, let me send it to the convoy, so then I can get it, and then I can switch it with somebody. So now we have this guy to deal with. We got wind. That should be no problem because my thing is. Yeah, you're not even gonna damage me. So yeah, it's not even nothing to worry about. So the question is what to do with Bernadetta. There any sniper here? There's one right there. And there's one over here as well. Oh, there's 2 over here. So this is a bad way to go for Bernadetta. Yep, guess I gotta go the other way. See, how far are you hitting? Pretty far. He's hitting pretty far. Okay. Bernie, you're gonna hit this spot and just take a break. Pick this up. Rusted bow, that's fine. All the way to the chest. And the speed ring? Exactly what I was looking for. Girl, if you don't put that on. Let's send, let's see, Killing Edge is the same power as a steel sword, right? Yeah, so that's the steel sword. Are these guys lance users? Let's see. I want to put her in a spot where both of them can attack, so I can draw both of them out. Actually, they will both attack the same spots. They are pretty well placed. So I'll just sit here. And I don't mind you guys coming down. Steel Lance and Steel Lance. Although, I should probably stand a little higher so they don't take advantage of the bushes. Let's see, none of these characters have physic. She should have physic, but I don't know why she doesn't. So I'll have her stand down here and wait for Petra to come back. I'll stand here and wait for my chance to support. I guess I could start using this. Then we have this guy. Should be too much trouble. I think that's a girl. Got a voice. Let's see. She can be level 21. Though I should start evening out my experience to everyone. So just a regular Iron Lance should do. 15 out of 6. That sounds good to me.
You should be on.
Oh, I can still move again. We'll just keep him right there. And where's Dorothy? Yeah, she's right there. Cool. And who are these next people? They are axe users. Oh wait, one of them has a hammer. Okay, so Mione can't fight him. Or can she? I mean, she's gonna suffer 29. There's no and if or but about that. Oh, no. She's gonna suffer 29. There's no and if or buts about that. So, I mean, he's not faster than her. I mean, his attack speed is crap. So she'll get 2 attacks off regardless. It's just the problem is the fact that he's holding a hammer, which is super effective against heavy knight units. Oh wait, he can't get that far anyway. Oh, we don't have to worry about him. He's not for this turn. We need to worry about this sniper. Though both of these guys can get to the same spot though. So he's holding that axe with 30. 26. Yeah, that's... because he's going to have to take 29. And then she's going to wind up having to deal with the axe guy. He can do 25. What's it? 26. Okay, she ain't got to worry about him. 30. She's going to have to take 29 plus the 4. So that's 33. She's going to have to take 33 points of damage. But she can still live, but... Well, if Manuela comes through, plus Dorothea, that won't be too much of a problem. Unfortunately, I still have a rally that can raise defense, which would be great. Because I don't think I do. What does Ferdinand raise? Dexterity, okay. Yeah. This should be fine. I'm sorry, I thought I was getting experience from my other units. My bad. Should have checked the fine print.
Now you know your limits.
Okay, so she's back up to full. No, she's not. She's just 1 HP off. Oh, right. If she stands next to a male unit, her defense goes up practically to 4. It does 2 more defense and then 2 more points that she won't take damage. So it practically goes up to 4. I should be able to take these guys on even with Leone, so long as I have a male unit stand next to her. You know, Leone should be able to take out these guys. Perhaps not the bowman, but she should be able to take out... Well, hold on. Perhaps not the bowman, but she at least should be able to take... You know, if I put somebody there, they're going to go after someone else. Hold on. If I put a male unit there, they're going to go after the male unit. Your protection is higher than Ferdinand's. His protection is higher than Ferdinand's. I don't believe this. Ferdinand, how can your protection be lower than a mage? Mages typically have low defense. Your defense is actually higher. What the hell? Or am I holding something? Oh, I have nothing equipped. How's his protection higher? How's his protection higher? He's standing in the bushes? Not standing in the bushes. His protection is at 11, but his defense is at 11. His protection is at 10, but his defense is at 10, but his protection is at 13. Take some of that. Enemy heals. 5 HP. What am I missing? Oh, the battalion! That's what's increasing his defense, or his protection. It said right there under protection, Church of Suros. Okay, okay. Sorry, Ferdinand. That was my bad. Okay. That was my bad, Ferdinand. Okay, none of you have super effective weapons against heavy armed units, I am hoping. They shall be able to bring the snipers in closer. Just in case, because I can always fly away. Okay, I don't want her to have to deal with all of them. Come on, Leone. Even though I don't think the sniper's going to do... No, if I put a male unit next to her, then the sniper's going to go for the male unit, which I don't want. Anyway, 30 on one of these two. Ooh. I mean, yeah, they can take it, but ugh. I'd rather not. Ugh. Damage. And it's rather not. I wonder if it stacks if she... I wonder if it stacks the more male units I have.
So nice of you.
Never thought about that, at least I don't think I did. Projection's still at 26. I guess I'll see what the calculation is. Still says 0. It doesn't tell me how much he would have done. Oh, they went up anyway. That's fine with me. Where's this guy going? Yeah, I don't mind if they stepped up, especially the hammer guy. Oh no, he's actually kind of in the back, but that's fine. I mean, Dorothea, if you don't mind.
You were wide open.
He was. I mean, Dorothea, if you don't mind just taking them out for me, please and thank you. Double wind power for you.
Victory.
Got him at level 20 now. Damn, no defense.
Simple logic.
Okay, now all we have to do is figure out what to do with you, my friend. So what should we do with you? Any ideas? I'm just saying, any ideas of what we should do for you, my friend? What would you like? What do you want on your tombstone?
Then what do you want on your tombstone?
Let's see. Let's see. I don't think there's anyone else that I have to worry about. I mean, this guy went in the other direction. I don't know why. I don't think there's really any need to waste the Brave Lance, but I want Ferdinand to get some experience, though. Unfortunately, she will kill this man. Or no, she won't. Well, if I use this one. There we go. Oh! There's Manuela. Okay. Boop. There we go.
You are not. Always getting stronger.
Well, yeah, but I'd rather your defense go higher, though. Okay, we sorted them out. Just got to deal with these guys now. What should we do? Now one guy's looking for a fight back here. So I can come up here and attack, but she will be counterattacked. Holy crap, she can...
Witness frigid pride.
One, what? Technically, three bushes and come all the way up here and hit this guy. There's nothing to say about that except. Oh, you're gone. Wait, how come he couldn't counterattack? Did I stop him from counterattacking?
Another step forward.
Okay. Yeah, Petra's in the line of fire, but I think she'll be alright. Oh, this is a heavy unit. Okay. You know, I can just do this. And this will probably kill him, now that I think about it. Because I can hit twice. There's Meyer B, but I'm gonna hit twice regardless, so.
How humiliating.
You can shove. Oh, he's gonna go after. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. I mean. Oh, right, I just used. Oh, his attack speed just fell. Well, your attack speed's at 6, though. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that. Matter of fact, I should be able to complete. I should be able to completely block you off like that. Or perhaps not. I mean, he's not. I'm not believing this guy's gonna kill anyone. It doesn't mean I want people to get hit. Oh, it can't switch his magic auto. Of course I can't switch his magic. Let's see, can't forget you. Should I rescue him? Nah, that's a waste. I could shove him into the bushes. No, it goes 2 spaces away. Okay. We'll just park here. And should be able to completely block him off. You shouldn't be able to go all the way around. Yeah, there you go. You can come back to me if you want. You know what? I could have switched my weapons around with Edelgard. But it's fine. Oh, Ingrid tried to... Oh, she didn't try to attack him. She tried to attack somebody else. This guy's more afraid of Leone than he is of Edelgard. I don't know what happened there. So what should I do with you? I know what I can do. Let me see. Let me test this guy's range first. Doesn't look to be too far. Yeah, that's good. Get him down a little bit. Oh, sorry, that's a girl. My bad. I don't have to be 3 spaces away. I could be this close. And just take you out. What? Well, nope. Let's use some of this. So we can get that faith up.
My brother will be pleased.
There we go. There we go.
I feel my strength building.
Get that faith up. Let's see. And this guy, I doubt she's gonna move. Is she gonna move? Oh no, she is gonna move. She's totally a movable unit. Was she not moving before? I'm pretty sure she wasn't moving before. Well, anyway, it's a good time to do this. I haven't been doing this. I need to remember to do this. So she can hit these spots. This is the last guy so far. He's already coming down. So there's no need to worry about him waiting for us. Right here is fine. Or no, right here is fine. Probably should have healed. Let me switch my weapons around.
Yeah, well done.
And she's moved already. So who hasn't moved yet? Let's see, 26. I mean, she can still do damage. Assuming she'll get 2 8s off. If she does a crit, that's 24. If she gets 2 crits, that's 2 24s. That's 48. Oh. If the boss gets 2 crits, that's going to be 48 damage on Leone in 1 turn. No, wait. No, my math is off. Sorry. I think she's going to do 8 damage. She's going to do 4. She's going to do 12. She's going to do 24. Sorry, my math was off. I'm thinking she's going to do 8 damage. She's going to do 4 damage. So a crit will be 12. She's going to do 24. She can survive that easily. I don't know why I'm thinking she's going to do 8 damage. Is it? Hold on. Dorothea. Okay, so it's Dorothea that needs it.
Thanks so much.
Okay. Oh wait, I can. Ooh, dexterity's gonna help with the hit rate, right? I have a rally for dexterity. Yeah. Oh wait, this affects critical hits? What the luck? Oh, that's a luck affected critical hit. Maybe it does. Or what's the risk of enemy critical hits? Oh. Has various effects. Well, she might jump, though she might run in and do a... She might run in and do a, again, because she does have a battalion. Okay, it's kind of funny how that looks like a heart a little bit. Okay, who's left to have moved? No, these people. She's going to do, if she gets 2 crits, she's going to do 24. I should be guaranteed, well no, I'm not guaranteed to hit her. Her avoidance is high as hell. And 100% not guaranteed to hit her. 100% not guaranteed. I am definitely not guaranteed to hit her because of her class and her abilities. And she's got this avoidance. Makes it harder to hit the target. Crit rate is too high to risk. She is a moving unit. What the deuce? I guess you guys know what I'm looking at. I'm like, was she that big? Girl, how old are you? Exactly. Okay, so anyway, I was trying to figure. I mean, I guess I should worry about that on my next turn. But can I at least get a little closer without having to worry about? Well, if she steps up, though. You know, if she steps up, like, this computer will step up, as they've done in the past. They will step up if they see somebody coming. If she steps up, that might be pretty bad. Because if we step up and then she steps up, we won't be able to get away. Her movement is 6. We might need to go into the forest. Go into the forest. And we can't risk getting critted by this lady. What did she rally? Yeah. Okay, we can't risk getting critted by this lady. And she is definitely a moving unit. So I'm thinking take advantage of the forest at least. I was kind of wanting Flame to get some damage in, but I don't think she can from where she is. What does she rally? Luck. Interesting. Should I have her combine her with Ferdinand? We might have some interesting results. Alright. Wait, that is a girl, right? Look like a girl. This doesn't sound like a girl. That is a girl. But man, it sounds like a really deep, manly voice. Okay. Oh right, you definitely need the experience. Just need to make sure I'm out of that other girl's range. We just go Miasma.
Hardly worth my time.
Miasma.
I still have a long way to go.
Apparently I have a long way to go to get this mocap correct. Okay, get her over here. She's definitely a moving unit. This spot right here is as far as she can go, but we don't want to get there because her being able to hit this spot right here will put her in the forest. So we want to get as close as we can while we still have the forest to our advantage. It's just that she's an assassin, so I'm worried about not hitting her. I'm worried about missing. I don't have to go through the forest. I can go all the way around if I need to. What turn is this? Turn 7? I don't care if I have to delay this as much as possible. I don't want my units dying. And if you try to attack an assassin and miss, you're almost guaranteed dead. That's the last thing I want. I mean, I will run all the way around here just to reconvene if I got to. Oh, I can't. No, right there. I'm gonna say I can't dismount. Why not? It's because you're not a riding unit, you idiot. Oh, let me move Dorothea first so he can get that space. don't care if I have to do this. I am not losing my units. I want her and Edelgard together when I decide to attack. I'm not going to use up my Gambit for it because I still don't know what's coming. Okay, this has technically gone on 2 hours. I mean, I had to start holding the recording after the error that I did, but it's still a relatively short stage so far. Don't know what's coming, but something is bound to happen. Another reason to rendezvous, get the band back together. I don't want her in the forest, that's for damn sure. She doesn't seem to be moving when I approach, so that's good. So she'll probably move when I get within attack range, which I'm fine with. I have experience with that. Problem is, where do I want her? Probably right there. Let's see, what is this area right here? That's probably not a good spot. No, that's definitely not a good spot. I should get right here so she can attack and be right there. I'm going to need some units. Bushes must not hinder assassins. 'Cause look at this, she can go through the bushes with no problem. He just run through these bushes. Holy crap. Okay. I also kind of want to try to see if there's some dialogue between me and her. Ferdinand, he's got a good ability that I can take advantage of. So for me, I'm fine where I am. Edelgard, like I said, I want to stand here. I guess I could stand here. No, I would stand here because I had to stand here and then she had to be, yeah, I had to stand here. Flame has to raise, she can raise the lust, so let me put her over here. Now, Yone, I have to move her closer. She's in a good spot. Okay, everybody's in a good spot. Just making sure. I still think she might move, even if I'm not in her attack zone. But let's see. Okay, let's get here then. Keep them there. Let's flame. Flames over here? Okay. So we'll try to put Leone like right here, if possible. Wait, that was... Oops. Okay, now how far can she go? She can get to here. Then one more space up. So for me, let's get closer. I'll have him, let's see, guess, yeah. Okay. Then I need to just get Leone here. Okay. I'm gonna get slightly closer. Well, actually, I guess I could go all the way up to that. No. That's where she can attack. That's where she can attack. Okay, we're set up for this turn. Technically I can do it now. She does not seem to be attacking. I can get right through the woods and hit her. Okay. I can start this now. 41, she's not doing no damage to me. There's a good chance I'll miss. But it's fine. I want to be in the forest. So all I need to do is just take one step forward. Says she's coming in. That's what she says. Okay. Everybody's ready. We're all set.
Huh? What are you? Are you here to kill me? I am. Prepare yourself for death while you still can.
I feel like that almost confirmed that she's the Flame Emperor. She didn't walk up to her like, "Hi, you think you're gonna?" She's like, "Wait, what? You're gonna kill me?" What? She's like, "What are you doing?" she was like Count Dooku when Emperor Palpatine said he told Anakin kill him. Count Dooku was like, "Wait, what? What do you mean? I thought we were in this together, my boy." Which, by the way, that was the very first Star Wars movie I've ever seen. So I only had the context of Star Wars, the Clone Wars, the 2D animated Samurai Jack version. So that's the only context that I had about Star Wars. But even when I saw that moment, I instantly got it. Emperor Palpatine is the Sith Lord. Right at that moment, I got it. I was like, why did Count Dooku not say nothing? He just looks like, wait, what? I was like, motherfucker's the Sith Lord. So that's how I feel right now about Edelgard.
Don't mess this up.
Oh, she went straight for the gambit. And missed. Okay. Oh, she ran into the forest. Oh, shit. I didn't think she was going to run over there. Oh, that is bad. That is no bueno. There's like no way I'm going to be able to gambit her. Oh, I actually can. 80% chance. What are my other options? 10! 10! 10! 10!
We won't hold back.
Okay, let's switch places. Did we switch places? It's hard for me to tell. Oh wait, I stop her movement if I do that? Did that say that? Or does that always happen when you get hit by a battalion? I thought it was just certain stuff that stopped enemy movement. Okay, we stopped her movement. Okay, let me get this up when I've got the opportunity. Rally to Leone.
Thanks.
We'll wait. No, not Hubert. Move him out the way so I can rally Leone.
Did the trick.
As for me, I still want to see if I have any dialogue with her. I can attack with this or the Sword of the Creator. No, wait, that's not. Oh, that's that move. So I can guarantee kill this girl. Okay, then I don't need to worry then. I'll just use the battalion and guarantee kill this girl. Damn it, I kind of wanted to use Leone. Let me actually just see what Leone would have done. She has a 66% chance he would have done no damage. That's good. She still wouldn't have killed her, though. Huh. The Steel Axe can, but that's... that's 61. Still, it's safe to use this, because she won't be doing any damage to me. Did the battalion actually reduce her stats? I don't know. Oh, it actually did. I need to really start using battalions more. Okay. We'll take you down to 2.
Monica, you'll pay for what you've done.
I didn't know she had it.
I told you, I am not Monica. I am Kranya. Do not call me by that fake name. I don't care if it takes my last breath. I'll kill you.
Oh, right, because she's...
My powers are beyond your comprehension. You're just filthy worm.
Because she's Jeralt's pupil.
Yes, try. No.
Dang, you fucked up twice, lady. All that bragging. And then again, it might have been because of the rallies I did. Okay. I guess if it's possible, I can try to collect one of these things. I'm gonna see a weapon over there that I can possibly grab. Nah, because I still don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm pretty sure something's going to happen. So let's gambit it up. 100%, 28 out of 11. You're gone. But yeah, I forgot that Leone was Jeralt's student, so of course she'd be pissed. Okay, let's go.
You're a fool to be so brazen. You'll never avenge your father at this rate. I'll have to kill you too, with my own hands.
Let's see you try. Oh snap! Oh come on! You're making me seem like the monster now with the horror movie trip.
How can I really lose to a lonely creature like you?
I have friends, and I fight for them.
Well,
Fódlan, don't just stand there and stare. I need your help.
yes, you most certainly do.
He just grabbed her. You know what?
Have no fear, Crania. Your sacrifice will help to rid this world of the filthy vermin that have long infested it.
What the? Oh, he turned her into a monster. Oh, this is Resident Evil 5. Was this the trap? Oh, this was the trap.
The time has finally come to unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharas upon our enemies!
Oh, snap. Dang, she got that chest though. And I just sat there like a Yugi character. Oh, and it's coming from me. Or it's not.
Be gone with you, Fellstar.
Something happened to me. Where am I?
That could only have been magic. What happened to our professor?
They were swallowed by the mystical darkness of the forbidden spell. An eternity wandering in a void of nothingness, never to return to this world. To think, we almost had the sword of the Creator.
You're lying. Our professor is alive. I know it.
That's right. Our professor is no ordinary human.
It is hard to fathom that our professor would die in a place like this.
It is possible that death has yet to find your friend, but there are worse things than death. Drifting through the darkness with no chance of escape, overwhelmed with hopelessness. It must be torturous.
You're already boasting a victory, but know this. If you did use such devious tricks to stop our professor, I swear you will regret it.
I cannot help but agree with you this once. Even if our professor is trapped in darkness, that is not the end of their story.
I will not forgive such arrogance. If you prefer it so, you shall also be added to the ranks of the dead.
Come on, there's gotta be more to the level.
You fool!
Yeah.
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? Are you just a boulder that rolls down whatever hill it's on? No, even a boulder has more sense.
Damn. Got me. I can explain. No, it was a really obvious trap.
Apologizing won't make things right. This darkness is terrifying. As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. But please consider this. This realm of darkness we are in is separate from the world from which you came. I knew that it would take a god to leave this place. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die?
Wait, are we in the realm of darkness from Kingdom Hearts? wait a minute. Hold up. I'm about to turn Anti-Aqua out here.
I thought as much. I also do not wish to die. And yet... there is no other choice. Do you recall your father's diary? He said you were a child who never cried nor laughed. I think I am the one to blame. I must have been asleep, but even then, I feel I was a part of you. I do not know how Rhea managed it, but she allowed me to exist inside of you. The truth is, I have always been with you. It is within you that I found my power yet again.
I told you, she's the Ninetales.
The power of a goddess. The power of the progenitor god.
I'm just like, what?
My name is Sothis. By now, you must be well aware of what that means.
Yep.
I am the one who watches over Fódlan and the creatures dwelling there. I am Sothis. She who died and then returned.
Somehow, I know it to be true. Search your feelings. You know it to be true, Q2. No! I won't believe it! Q2, I am your grandmother. But anyway, yeah, they pretty much hinted on this.
There is but one thing left to do to save us from this darkness of eternity. We must now use the power of a god. However, I lack a body of my own. And so I must relinquish all the power that I have to you. The time has come for you and I to join as one. And when that comes to pass, then I shall disappear.
Despite being a god, don't think I want you to disappear. I mean, not saying that, oh, God with us don't need to exist, nothing like that. I'm just... She deserves as much life as the next person. That's what I'm trying to say.
When I say disappear, I do not mean that all I am will be no more. My soul will join with yours, and you and I will never be apart.
Well, it's just like Kingdom Hearts.
I will no longer have the chance to speak with you. I shall miss it. So long have I been on this path with you. Through you, I got to see and hear this world. I even got to chastise you from time to time. I may not have acted like a goddess, but it was certainly fun. For all that you have done, thank you. I'm glad that it was you to whom my fate was bound.
Thank you for everything.
Now, we must pray. For if we share this wish, our spirits too will join as one. Your wish is to return to the forest, stop the enemy, and rescue the little ones. No need for this. I know your heart is there all along.
Okay, probably the cutscene that we saw in the opening, one of the openings.
Your will and mine are now as one. Both sides of time are revealed to you, and you alone. You know I am the beginning. What shall you do?
Okay, they upped the frame rate there for some reason. But yep, there's the cutscene. I'm surprised the place still exists. Oh, snap! I have awakened! I have risen! Oh, snap, this whole cut out of the dimensions.
So the Fellstar consumes even the darkness itself.
Oh, you just messed up now, buddy.
Professor, it is you, right? I knew that you would always come back to us. I'd like to ask about your appearance, but for now, let's dispose of our enemies.
What did you see in the darkness of Saharas? This should be impossible. The only being that can withstand that darkness is... Unless I dispose of you myself, I may never have the chance to send you back there.
Well, hello. Oh, okay. Okay, a monster, a mage. I mean, I'm waiting for Death Knight. Is he showing up? Oh, somebody's there, but I don't think that's Death Knight. Fusing with souls allowed the Sword of the Creator to regain its true power. Oh, Sword of the Destroyer? Heavenly Sword out here! Sublime Creator Sword. Okay, it is called Creator Sword. Enable Sublime Heaven. Is that a new move? Effective against dragons. So, hello, sir. You don't seem to be a dragon. Your resilience is 12, so if my magic power is 24, then you're screwed. Oh, actually, you're screwed anyway, because I got a rapier. What is my attack power? Did it say 40 something? No, it said 38. You're only 37, my boy. I feel bad, sort of. Not really. I kind of feel like he should be... If this is like an anime, then he should be the first target of my new sword. Or my new updated sword. That's how it goes in anime. So what? Yeah, he definitely dies. Rapier 36. Oh, he'll barely live. So I'm taking damage either way. I'm saying he'll barely live off the first hit. So it's not going to matter either way. So I may as well just Sublime Creator Sword. And you missed.
That is that.
A heavenly sword out here. Okay, didn't think that was all to this level. But I still wanted to make sure I took out the assassin. So this is how many? Well, you only have two. Well, one extra bar. And you seem to be the same as the other guys, so I don't think I should worry about you too much. They were all in the forest. He's over there straight chilling. We should all probably step forward. take advantage of those spots. And can this person get to that spot? Flame? That would be negatory. Got them rusted gauntlets. Now let's see. Edelgard can come this way. Or is there anyone else that can get there? No. I could stay in the forest and wait for them to all come down, but man, forest does not affect this lady at all. But I still can't get the goodies. Dang it! Denied! Oh well. Defense!
Oh, did I get stronger?
Yes, you did. Got a gambit use. Let's see. Okay, Ferdinand, you need this anyway. Where is Hubert? Try to get Hubert as close as I can so he can get some of that experience. Like I said, equipment durability went up. Edelgard, Limhart. Oh, I already moved him. Dorothea already moved her, so I guess Edelgard's gonna go get this weapon. Got a rusted sword. Where are you going? I thought they'd come down a little further. I can still wait on both of y'all if you guys don't mind. You're supposed to be weak to what? Axes. And you, sir, what are you weak to? Just for reference. Swords. I have a sword. Still, we should probably play it safe. This kind of felt like this was something right here. I mean, standing next to it, nothing's happening. So let me back up. Sure, why not?
That really helped.
Look at me!
Practice yields results.
I learned recover. I was kind of hoping for some more attack magic. Okay, Hubert, you're gonna go get some of that experience, are you? It might be a little too dangerous. He shook his head like Ganon. Okay, so you getting that experience? I'm trying to shake my head. As much as this head moves in mocap, you would think I would be able to have control over it. Gotta move my head all the way to the side to get this thing to shake. And it still ain't shaking right. Oh right, this damn thing records like what, 30 frames per second, not a full 60. So I gotta move slow. And it still ain't working. It still ain't working. I don't know what to do. I got a whole new computer. I mean, it's basically a copy, a duplicate of the exact same computer that I have, but mostly because I needed a replacement just in case something happens to this one. That's why. Okay. So, hold on. movement is what, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2. I still think he can hit those other spots. Oh crap, I moved. Oh no, that's me. That's fine, that's fine. I thought that was Bernadetta at first. I was like, oh no. I moved Bernie up too close. But if it's me and I'm standing on that spot, that's fine. Actually, can I rally? I can rally myself first, then move.
Well done.
This is Petra. She can't rally or anything. I feel like that she's in mortal danger. Actually, she's safe, I think. Yeah, she's actually safe where she is. The only person in harm's way is Edelgard, I believe. But her defense is at 41. She could get attacked by a battalion or one of those things, so I should probably. Let's do this. Let's see. Okay, what goes up? Oh nope, you don't get experience from that. Okay. Yeah, we'll just wait for these monsters to come down and we'll see what happens. I hate it when they do that. Send the damn monster!
You fought well.
Send the damn monster! Where's he going? The boy saw what happened and did not get well, he got closer, but he didn't get all the way close. Okay, I still don't think this is a bad situation at the moment. What is my HP? 42 out of 43 thanks to the spot. Let's see, where's Hubert? That's Linhard. I can attack from here. Hold on though. I should be able to take that out with Bernadetta or something. If I fly all the way out there and curve shot hit. Oh, that doesn't, not as much as I hoped. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it's just cracked. It's not shattered. Is it? Anyway, it just looks like it's cracked, but not shattered. That'd be why. What happens if I come up here? Right there. Attack with this blessed lance. 11. 15. I can't do more than this. Hmm. 87% chance to hit. It'll do no damage on the counterattack. But I'd rather knock him down. I might ask Monster Breaker with a killer axe. Killer axe goes down to 1. This is a bad situation. Could potentially get double attacked by monsters here. Any archers that I need to worry about? I don't think so. Doesn't look like there are any archers. So Bernadetta is kinda safe. Hit that spot. Use Deadeye. Still get a lot of damage. Well, a lot of accuracy, just not a lot of damage. But I want to take that spot out. Let's go back. Now he's dizzy. Petra is probably the best person for the job right here. She does have a monster killing. Right, she has a monster killing effect. I should probably save that. So instead, why don't I have Dorothea come? Well, it puts her in attack range of the other monster. Okay. How many of those do I have left? 14. That's my battalion. How many battalions do I have left? I can use one more. Yep. That's what we're gonna do. Focus on killing this guy first. Wait. That the monster? Okay, I don't mind that. Thoron, into that hole. Pause.
Not quite what I was after.
Okay. Now, Ferdinand can get some experience. Hubert can probably get some experience. He can well, no, that's, yeah, he should stand here. Meyer B, he'll hit from a safe distance. Okay, let me actually see what happens if I have him stand here. Meyer B to hit the weak spot. He is going to take some heavy damage. He'll survive, but he will survive though. And I don't think anyone else is going to wind up hitting him. There's no chance for that monster to crit. But I do want his defense lowered. There's no chance for that monster to crit. So it's a guaranteed 22 damage only. Oh, and the dodge. Okay. He's weakened. Ferdinand, what can you do? still not death. I mean, it's death for me, but not death for the monster. How can I not kill this monster with Ferdinand? There's nothing he can do to kill this monster. It's like I wish I can really give him the experience that I would like for him to get, but no, it's not the monster. It's just Ferdinand. He's just not that good. I mean, I'd have to work like hell on him. I'm pretty sure any other unit that I attack with is going to kill him. Kill the monster, I mean. And I can try Linhardt. Well, maybe not. Linhardt would survive. Oh, that's the thing. I mean, that's the battalion. You only do 5 damage though. Cutting Gale probably do the most damage to him. Yeah. Still, I'm taking big 21. Still won't be counterattacked. That's a good sign. Unless it just well, no, I'm gonna battalion that guy. So cutting Gale 100%. I'm only taking 21. I'll survive. What's it? What happened? Something got lowered. Am I poisoned? My strength got lowered, but that doesn't matter. Okay, Ferdinand, you should be able to take him out for reals. 27 out of 24. That's what I'd like to see. 100%? Yeah, guaranteed. What else? Brave Lance, 16. Nope. Well, actually, since it's a Brave Lance, both attacks will hit before that guy's counterattack. So it'll still work. But I think Blessed Lance is probably the more guaranteed. 27 out of 24. That's a 0. At a 100% chance to do it. Barely level 19. Okay, defense. That should be the standard. Getting more defense. Oh, someone's... Oh, that guy. Hey, I gotta worry about him. I'm gonna battalion that guy. What I have to do is stand here. Get more experience. There we go. Now, as for me, myself, and I... You know, there's something I've been wanting to try. I wonder if it'll work. I think this is a good time to try it. Let's see. Can Gambit and hit this guy.
Now's our chance.
Now, I got his attention. He is locked on me. He should be 100% locked on me. What happens if I move myself out of his range? That's something that I've been wanting to try, and why can't I select myself? Oh, because I don't actually cycle through the units while I'm on this map. I actually have to point in their direction. Huh, that's interesting. I almost didn't recognize myself because of that hair. Okay. I can't tell from this. Yeah, he is locked on me, but I'm not within his range. So I wonder what's going to happen. I mean, it's just a test that I've been wanting to do for a while. I mean, I could wind up getting somebody killed like Linhardt here. Ferdinand could die. But I want to see what happens. Trying to see if there's any possible way that I can like disrupt his attack, but I don't think so. This guy is coming in for Petra, it looks like. Oh wait, nope, I'm just out of his range. Everybody else is outside of everybody else's range except for the monster. That monster is locked on me, but I'm not within his range. So what is that monster going to do? That's what I want to know. Let's bring Edelgard closer. Here we go. We're going to see what's going to happen. There it is. Did he not move? Oh no, he's moving. He attacked somebody else.
Perhaps it's time for a nice nap.
So that's what happens. I needed to see what happened. Back to the before the rescue and before I used the battalion. Now let's see. 29. Don't do 10 damage. Don't I have Axe Reaver on? Yeah. Or Axe Breaker. Yeah, I shouldn't have to worry about you guys. I shouldn't. So let me go ahead and get in these guys' range. I don't think these guys are going to be too much trouble. 30 though. 30 though. 11. 11. And 10. So 29, 19, 13, so 29 plus 6, 35. I'm still living. The only problem is the fact that this guy will attack me. So I need to get rid of one of these guys at the very least. She has... Well, she does have one, but She does have a monster breaking thing, but I don't have a lance for her to use it though. Oh wait, she has a poison thing. I could have her just attack. I mean, yeah. Because he's only going to do minor damage. I can't gam it from here. Okay. The only person I need to worry about is that mage, which I can take out with her.
I will get the victory.
Mage is the only person I need to worry about. 24. High chance to crit. I believe it's possible to switch my items around and then attack first. Oh wait, never mind. I still have critical ring on. Why is it only 35? Let's see. 16. I still don't think you guys are going to be that much of a problem. I mean, as long as I don't get hit. That's the issue. I can't get hit. Wait, what's their battalion do to him? Or did I already use it? No, I didn't use it. Battalion does up to knocks him down to 10. Doesn't stop him from moving. My battalion will probably kill this guy. Oh, nope, no it won't. That's all I need to worry about is killing that one guy. So I guess I'll use the battalion to kill him. I don't think I'll need it again.
It's time.
When I kill him, but bring him down so Patrick can guarantee kill him. Yeah, she wouldn't have gotten a crit.
My heart is full of victory. I am greater now.
Okay, so those two should be fine where they stand. All I have to do is come up here and gambit this guy. And I should hit all 4 spots. Yeah.
I've got another option.
Well, I did hit all 4 spots, but it didn't destroy them all. But he's going to attack her. These guys are going to probably want to attacking one of us, but we should be able to handle these guys.
Let us away.
Restore. But, oh, I guess because Linhardt. Yes, because of Linhardt. Let's see. Linhardt's only in danger of that guy, right? He's not moving. He's not move. Well, he can't get close enough. Okay. Whew. About to say. All right. So I know what happens with that one guy. Oh, he can't move, so he's not attacking.
I will prevail.
All right. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Send that off. should be fine. I guess I'll restore it anyway. There we go. You had a 27% chance to hit? You're gonna pay for that.
Flame spirit, protect me.
Okay, I'm about to say, where's he going? He was safer in the bushes. Okay, he's got that one spot exposed. I suppose I can try to break more of them. Just don't know with who. Definitely not Ferdinand, because for some reason he's just not as good as he should be. Oh, he actually will survive this time. Don't do that much damage despite being a... Oh no, this is Brave Lance. Blessed Lance. Yeah, he still won't do enough damage. I guess that defense really helped, unless this is just a weaker unit. A weaker monster. And he actually can get to the spot that I need him to be in to hit with Miter B. Guess I may as well. Okay, masterclass for mage, Fiendish blow. Okay, she should. Everybody else should have. Everybody else besides Ferdinand should have an attacking gambit. Can she move? Yeah, she can move. Okay. Let's just do it to break this open.
Let's use our heads.
Just do it to break this open. Alright, we got an item finally. He's dizzy, so he's not going to be counterattacking. I can take him out like this. Except, why did it say that I'm not going to be able to move after this?
Victory is assured.
I hate it when I do that. That's the whole point of me attacking, so I can... Okay, there we go. Wow, he's still dizzy. This might be a good time to check out this move I got. It'll probably be the same move, though. Straight to 0. Sucks to be you, my boy. Dang, I didn't really get the chance to see it.
Another step forward.
Well, honestly, it looks like the same move. Okay, we're looking pretty now. This guy's got nothing. Well, it actually does have something. It's like he literally has something. Oh, it's a steel axe. Okay. I should be able to take you out, no problem. Right? Okay, maybe not no problem. Maybe not no problem. He can definitely, should be able to fight this guy. Yeah, you're doing no damage to me. Nosferatu, Cutting Gale. How much is my creator sword? At 11. It's real dangerous to attack that guy with Petra. I already used my magicians. Except for Flame, but she doesn't have ranged heal magic. Because I could snipe the guy. Does a lot of damage. Never mind, she's going to kill an armored unit with a bow.
Am I done yet?
I think Benedetta wants to go home. I think Benedetta wants to go home. Come on, combat arc should be able to take you out, right? No. Dang it. Okay, so I don't need to worry about you. So what about everybody else? That's the real question. Okay. Okay, just a regular iron sword should do it. 221s are gone. I hate the fact that she'll get a hit off, but at least I'll survive. Oh, you ain't getting no hit off!
Will not be stopped.
Dang, we didn't even see him faint. Okay then.
Helpful.
Wait, does that mean that she can use heal from range? I wonder. Okay then. That means I'll just walk up and heal her. Oops, too far. I guess I do know that you can select the actual space that the unit is standing on and do something, but I'm so used to old school Fire Emblem that I just default to stepping into the spot where they to the spot next to the unit. Let me see, can I actually heal from a distance? Oh no, that's the wrong unit. Assist, I can't use heal. Okay. Just confirm, assist, no heal. Okay. So I don't really want to use double Thoron. Oh, there's a dude back here. Oh, he's a healer. No, yes, he is a healer, but he also has an attack magic. So we need to take him out too. Okay, so what I'm going to do first, we're going to convoy it up. Guess the Levi sword for now. We're going to store. I want the armor slayer. I need more of this. Let's take this. Trade. You get to have armor slayer. And yeah, you don't need iron bow anymore. I guess I'll equip this for the time being. Save that for the boss. Since he wanted the sword so badly. Well, he didn't want the sword. It was Edelgard who wanted the sword. It's 150. Let's see. Is it possible? No. Doesn't look like it. No, it is possible. Okay. So I can stand right here. Get this guy to come down. Physic, Leone? Okay.
So nice of you.
Don't want to use Double Thoron, but I guess it's the best option for the time being. Well, let's see. No one else can get up higher. Don't even need this anymore. It really is my only option, except for Bernadetta sniping the hell out of another armored unit. I mean, Thoron is kind of a powerful move, so I didn't want to really waste it. But at the same time, I really don't want that guy hanging around. I wonder what Edelgard will say to the boss. Matter of fact, I didn't even check you. I didn't check you. You have Banshee, 39 attack for magic. You have no avoidance whatsoever. Other than for magic, reduced movement. You do have death, which is more scarier than Banshee. Wait, a magic staff created use ancient technology, Solin's preferred weapon. But the Banshee is the attack magic that he has. He can't. Oh, he can attack from 3 spaces away. Okay. $39 attack. Resistance is 29 though. So we have to attack with a physical attacker. There's no way magic's getting through. Okay then. Who upped res? I think he upped res. Yeah, he upped res. Who was my... Probably me. 14. Wait, did I say if I was 14? So, but I did a 16. Okay, so Bernadetta is actually my strongest physical attacker with the highest resilience. Okay. And 16. How... Let's see, how many times can I rally? I don't think there's a limit. Which is good. Resilience will go up to 15. Why is it at 11? Oh. Oh, that is resistance. Resistance and then resilience. Okay, I got you. Okay, got you. Okay, so her resilience is at 16. It's going to boost up her resistance, which should in turn boost up her resilience.
Thanks so much.
Boosts up to 20. He's at 39 though. So 1 crit, which is what? 40, no. It's just under 60. So it's what? It's 57. That's 57 damage. She will not survive 1 crit. The only person that can survive a crit is Linhardt, but he doesn't have the power to hit. No, wait. Yeah, resilience is 29. Linhardt's Well, he does have 30. I mean, it's only gonna do 1 damage. With that resilience, it's at 27. It's 13. 2 13s is 39. I mean, 2 13s. 3 13s is 39. You're still gonna kill him. We may be risking the biscuit here. We may be risking the biscuit here. We may have to just straight up go for battalions until we get this guy. He's got no avoidance, so we can't avoid battalions. That was Ferdinand, right? Yeah, I was about to say, how come he can use his gambit? Somebody can hit. Is it you? No, he's a moving unit! Ooh, good thing I checked. Ooh, oh, shit. Wait. No, that's not him. Okay. I was like, if he can hit this spot, Petra might be dead. Okay, he's a moving unit. Surprisingly, there's no death up here. That kind of confirms that he's a moving unit. Okay, he's a moving unit. Okay. Who else? Okay, moving unit. Holy crap, what?
One more success.
In the screw! What was that? They've been playing Torment Fighters. Okay, you're not doing nothing.
Witness frigid pride.
Yeah, Petra saw Dorothea come through with that. The Thoron crit on the monster. Or I can't remember if it was a Thoron crit. I'm pretty sure it was a Thoron crit on the monster. And she's like, she's really trying to get Kyutwo to like her more than me. It's like, Kyutwo, watch this. Spitties! And I'm like, holy shit, Petra! Now Dorothea's gonna be pissed. Okay, no one else is left. Being enemies. I got a rusted axe. Okay, let's take one break. I'll be right back. Huh. Okay, I am back. Ooh. Let me get over here. Get that Physicon.
You inspire.
Okay, he's still not moving. That's good. I can't really stand here, so you do have to get up there. I mean, even if, yeah, that would be bad if we actually moved him closer, because he'd be able to snipe us from that area. So let's not antagonize him. At least not yet. Let's get this ready. Let's not antagonize the boss just yet. I do want to see if Edelgard has a conversation. Oh, that's probably really bad. The resilience is only at 12. His crit isn't that high. Oh, but death will actually majorly increase it, though. Yeah, we're not going to take the chance. Nope. I want to see if she has a conversation with the guy, but pseudo nuzlocke. Pseudo nuzlocke. We ain't doing that. So one thing that I definitely need to do is take out the healer. Well, let's not get all the way out there. So I'm gonna have to have my sniping unit at the ready. Where are my physique users? Not physique, but physic. Because we may need this. Now, even Linhardt could potentially die here if that guy crits. What is his attack speed? 5. Oh, attack speed ain't shit. Really don't want to trigger that guy. Anything that raises my resilience, that is a no. Even if I raise my resilience by 4, 31, I'd be able to do 8 damage. That is if I even do that right. Okay, let me do this. I need to check to see how much my resilience will go up. Okay, my Thoron ran out. That's why I have the sword equipped. Before I formulate my plan, how much does your resilience actually go up?
Is this over yet?
Not over yet. Then heart goes to the 31. Okay, so that's 8 damage. If he crits, he's only going to do 24. That's survivable. And his attack speed is shit. I'll get 2 attacks off. If that's the case, then why don't I just go for a higher attack? More powerful attack. Cutting Gale, I believe, is the most powerful attack that I can muster. Attack speed is still at 13. Well, it was at 14, I think. Resilience still at 31. Okay, hits at 127. Protection doesn't matter. Attack is at 34. Resilience is at 29. I'm only going to do 5, so that's 2 attacks, so I'm only going to do 10. Knock it down to 27. We're going to have to battalion the shit out of this guy. Bring her up here. I want to see his... I want to know what his speech with Edelgard is. Wait, do I still have a battalion with her? Yes, okay. No, I already used up hers. There's no way I'm having her attack. Her resilience is not worth it. With her resilience, it's just not worth it. He boosts luck? No, dexterity. He doesn't need it. What does she boost? Luck. If he crits, like I said, he does 5, so if he crits, it's going to be 15, so it won't, even 2 crits won't matter. I kind of want him to live a little bit because I want to read what these. Yeah. I don't want Leonhard to crit him because I want the chance to see what these conversations might be. I'll move her up anyway, just in case. I didn't move Hubert. Okay, I moved everybody. Okay. This is the turn. Now that I think about it, where am I going to stand? I don't think he can... He can't stand there. I can stand here. I don't mean that he'll stand here. I'm not going to get close enough to him. Unless if I use Ferdinand, which I probably will have to. Okay. And if that's the case, then let's prepare for the eventual Ferdinand boost. That's them. That's them. Rally. Yes, cutting Gale. Check that. Okay, he's only going to attack once. If he gets a crit, he's only doing 24. That's survivable. If I move Ferdinand to here, I'm not going to Gambit yet. Don't want Flame involved. Can she stand here? She actually can. Not sure if that's the best idea, but And okay. This is it.
I have no time to waste on the likes of you.
Alright, he's gonna hit from 3 spaces away, so I'm not even gonna get the counterattack in. That's fine. Alright, as I suspected, I can't get close enough. That's why I have this. Dorothea, I'm going to have you assist Linhardt.
Is this over yet?
We're going to bring Hubert over here to give him that rally again.
Helpful.
Now we're going to come over here, get those attacks off that you seem to not want to take. Oh, with the dodge! Have another! Now I can move her in here. The problem is that I think it will move him into the bushes if I use this gambit. Oh, it kills him! Oh, jeez. Did 35? What was he living on? 37. Do I actually want to go back just to see both conversations of Edelgard and myself? I think I do. Did I use my other one battalion? Because I know I went back. Okay, I did. How many divine? I got 7. Alright, back to the stride.
I will prevail.
Into Gambit, leaves him on 5. I want to hear this.
So this is how it is. I cannot let you live.
You stole the words from my mouth. You lost the moment you failed to kill the professor.
Okay, no, they do just switch places. Alright. Bernadetta, go ahead and just take this guy out. We don't know why he's back here, but he didn't even step up. He literally did not step up. Unless I was boss heading for the enemy and I wasn't getting involved. And
Stay focused.
let me come over here. This boy sent me into darkness. You deserve the slime creator sword, and not in a good way. I ain't talking about no gift, unless you're talking about the gift of death. That's exactly what you're about to get.
I am terrified by you.
As you should be.
Even though an emotion like fear has no place inside me.
Pause.
Means you must be eliminated. To think that I would lose to mere beasts. this is not the end. Tullus will carry out our mission somehow.
It's over. Now, Professor, about your appearance.
No, that's just my god form. Petra. Sorry, Dorothea. Petra got all the glory. I needed her motivation to go up anyway. Then it took a while. That was mostly because of all of the calculating that I was doing. But then again, that's always the case. Oh, I was...
Yeah. And those eyes. You remind me of something. What happened?
The goddess gifted me her power.
The goddess. I see. Well, I'm happy for you. Your weapon is called the Sword of the Creator, after all. It's no wonder she looks favorably upon you. Just as it was with St. Saren's, no doubt. And just how will you use this new power, Professor?
I'm going to Disneyland. For the people of the world, for my students, and for myself. I feel like for the people of the world is probably the best answer. I mean, yeah, I could use it for my students, but I still feel like that's a little selfish, and for myself it's literally selfish. And I kind of want to be the world's savior anyway.
That is so like you to say that.
Thank you, Edelgard.
If the world, and your students included, were to divide and go to war with each other, what would you do? In that scenario, each side would represent both the world and your students. Who would you lead?
What's going on? Oh, that...
Professor? Have you fallen asleep? This must be a side effect of your recent changes. I can't just leave you here. I shouldn't ask Hubert to carry you.
Wait, what?
So I suppose it falls to me.
Wait, what does she mean by that? Wait, what?
Professor, you must remain still.
Whoa. Possible Granny Rhea? I hope I'm related to you because I'm kind of in your bosom right now, or at least your lap. Either way, it's, it's kind of weird. Rhea?
Everything is all right. There is no need to worry. Those who are trying to harm you are far away.
This is out of context. This does not look right. I was worried about Hubert carrying me about Rhea.
How lovely it would be for this moment to last forever.
Oh my
I
god.
wish I could hold on to this time when you stole it. That you and I could create a world without end.
Rhea.
I've heard whispers of what happened to you.
You're creeping me out, Rhea.
Your appearance. You have received power from the goddess. From the moment you took hold of the sword of the Creator, I prayed that one day the radiant power of Sothis, which bathes Fódlan in its celestial light, might reside within you. But you are so much more than the light. You are light. Close your eyes, dear one. Sleep. sleep. Just a while longer.
And we still get denied to the truth.
I will be watching over you. Always. Always and forever.
Oh, that was quick. No, wait, actually, you know what? We're gonna stop right here. Oh, man. Whew. I was legit scared of that whole match, the whole map, but honestly, I guess there was really nothing to be that afraid of. I thought there was really going to be a big twist on the map itself. Not the plot, but like the map. I mean, the only real twist was the boss reappearing, the new boss appearing. And even then, I mean, the only thing I needed to worry about was his attack range. I mean, yeah, the possible crit, but I guess thanks to the rally resistance, I had that covered. So, the only thing I needed to really worry about was the range of the attacks. But I had Ferdinand in the back to boost the movement, so there you go. What am my arm doing? Anyway, thank you guys for watching my video. If you liked it, please leave a like, share it with your friends, comment down below, subscribe if you want to see more. I apologize for how long it took. It could have easily been shorter, but when you see an assassin boss, I was like, because you know, I mean, they're basically sword masters. If you've seen a sword master boss, I'll never forget trying to fight what I think his name was Lloyd. It was the sword master boss in Blazing Sword, because I cringe because I am afraid of his critical hit. It hits like a motherfucker. I mean, yeah, you could cheese the boss. There are ways to cheesing them, but if you try fighting him straight up, you're almost guaranteed to die because his crit rate is high as hell. I mean, I just remember seeing, I mean, it was that boss that burned the image of a Swordmaster critical hit animation in my mind. So every time I see it, I just freak out because I know that somebody's going to die. And it ain't the boss, unfortunately. That's why any high-speed sword users kind of freak me out in Fire Emblem games. I mean, mages are definitely the next unit that I would normally worry about, but it's the sword users that I'm most afraid of. High crit sword users. Because if they crit, there's almost nothing you can do about it. If they're assassins, whew, that insta-kill. I don't know if it's in this game, but it was in Blazing Sword, the insta-kill. But that's my Fire Emblem experience. Still, I like to remind, I only played Blazing Sword, Sacred Stones. I only played like the first 2 levels of Sacred Stones. Played all the way through Path of Radiance. They're all good games. I just didn't really stick with Sacred Sword because I felt like the characters weren't as interesting as the first one. At the same time, I guess I fell into other interests. I don't know. Sacred Stones, I guess, is kind of... I didn't feel the same impact that I did when I just was first playing Blazing Sword. Felt like that Sacred Stones was just more of a knockoff of Blazing Sword. I should go back and play Sacred Stones at some point. I'll even play it on the channel if I need to. Okay, I've rambled on long enough. Thank you guys for watching my video. I will see you guys in the next video. But until then, take care of yourselves and have a very good night. Peace!